Island City, right? Because they come up to me and they go, I'm from Long Island City. And it's a badge of honor. And so I am very proud to represent this area and really the activists that you have here. But just a few thoughts if I can, because I know the program is long. One, pre-K and education. This is a growing and burgeoning community, and our educational system needs to keep up with it. So I'm excited to be advocating with the mayor's office and with really the state of New York for the funding we need to expand our pre-K program citywide, but really in this borough, but in communities where we are trying to get folks to come in, live, invest, eat in our restaurants, work in our areas. We need to make sure that we have folks that can live here, raise a family, and know that the schools are going to keep up with their needs. I have a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old. And you better believe I want a better education for them than I myself had, and a better life for them than I had. That's only going to be done through education and study upon study, show that pre-K is a vital part of that. And in our school system, not only the science, technology important, but also the arts and culture, because as my father, the founder of the Queen Symphony Orchestra, would say, you don't have a full education unless you learn to graduate with an instrument under your belt or some sort of musical education or arts education. So we need to make sure that we continue with that. Oh, the chocolate factory's in the house.
She's the only one who clapped.
She's the The councilman and I and all your elected officials were out there fighting for the 7 train, of course, and the shuttle service to Manhattan if they're going to be doing repairs on the 7 line. He was amazing in gathering the community and gathering electeds to fight for that. I know we're following up with the MTA. There's a lot of discussion there about how the system was done, how it was chosen to be fixed, how we know we need to go forward to make sure that as repairs are done and as systems are shut down, by the way, all across the borough, that we make sure that the communities are involved with that decision, that the local elected officials are involved with the decision. Not notified. I love the fact that they're notified. That's terrific on the day of the closings or whatever. But you need to make sure that they're really involved, and my office is involved with how to better communicate with the neighborhood. Make sure folks can still get to work. Make sure we can still get our kids to school. Make sure that we can still visit our parents and our seniors and all of those things that we care deeply about. Queens gets the short end of the stick when it comes to transportation. That needs to stop. And there needs to be better communication and better workings with the neighborhood. So